You know, it's been almost a year now since the Falcons' crushing loss in Super Bowl 51. And one more time for the folks in the back, they squandered a 25-point second-half lead. The Falcons players have had no choice but to move on. That's what you do, which is what they've been doing since they returned for off-season workouts in March. Their goal, obvious, a return trip to the Super Bowl. But as our Jim Trotter found out, no one more eager than quarterback Matt Ryan. You, Josina Anderson, joining us live from Mini.
Jeff and Tim joining us live as well. And we're going to talk about this game in particular, the Saints defense. They actually play defense now in New Orleans.
They do.
But when you watch this tape, what are you seeing that they're not getting out of the secondary?
Well, I'm concerned about how aggressive they are with their play caller. Dennis Allen, what he does is he plays aggressive with their play caller, and oftentimes it doesn't make sense. If you want to play zero coverage, then bring a pressure to get home. Yeah. When you don't bring a pressure to get home, it makes the quarterback's job so easy as well as the receivers.
It was not the quarterback's job easy made last time we saw the Steelers and the Jags. By the way, I love that both divisional games are rematches from the regular season. But Ben Roethlisberger had 5 interceptions in that game. And so when you see how the Jags DBs handled, you could say manhandled Ben Roethlisberger, watching the tape, what do you think could resonate today in this rematch?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I don't think Ben's going to throw 5 again today. I mean, there were some, again, it wasn't just tips, it wasn't just mistakes. It was players making big plays in both those situations on that backside.
You mentioned the back end of the Jacksonville defense. Let's talk about that front end.
I mean, 55 attempts. I mean, you're not starting there. I mean, I think that's the other aspect of it. Jacksonville defense.
Absolutely. And to your point, Bell only had 15 carries. I think you need 25. Now, he had 10 catches. They were short catches kind of out of the backfield, but I think you need 25. Make this a ground and pound style game. And to your point, your best player is Bell. I don't care if Brown's healthy or not. Bell will carry this offense if you can get the ball to him and he makes those plays, that offensive line. That's the weakness of the Jaguars. If you can run it at them and keep them honest, because if they pin their ears back and they can rush the passer with those guys on the backside, advantage Jacksonville. So keep them honest, keep your third downs at third and short or manageable, and then you have a real shot at putting up some points.
Very quickly, because we're about to get off air here, I do want to ask you, we just heard Randy Moss say he thinks it's actually better for the Steelers if AB doesn't play. I heard Lou Riddick say even if he's just playing as a decoy, he needs to be on the field. Where do you fall?
Yeah, on the field. Listen, he was an MVP candidate before he got hurt. I never think your best players, you don't want them there. I don't care how much more balanced people think. He needs to be on the field if he can play.
Listen, he helped.
ESPN2.
NFL Countdown, though, right now on ESPN.
Predictions, quick, predictions.
I'm going to go Steelers, and I'm going to go Vikings.
Jags and...
Yeah, where our Josina Anderson joins us live. Today's NFC Championship could come down to who can keep their quarterback upright against these fierce defensive fronts. And Josina, take us inside one key battle that you think is going to take place along the line of scrimmage. An impact on the field. He's made one off as well. Just a side note that him and Chris Long and those dog masks and the T-shirts that they've been selling have led to $100,000 raised for Philadelphia area schools. So that's a win there. Now, Josina, as far as the Vikings go, there's only one player that's still on that team from back in 2009, the last time they were in the NFC Championship, that being Brian Robinson. What did he tell you? Because I liked what Brian said as well after that game. He was like, what an incredible play, but none of that matters, guys, if we don't go... I'm going to steal yours because you're always right. I'm going to go, I can't. I'm going to go Patriots. I'm going to go Patriots, and I'm going to go Vikings.
I'm going Jaguars.
Here they come.
They're that team this year. Jacksonville and the Vikings.
Matt was awful in the survivor pool, but he was correct last week.
We've also been shot lasers from the Gandhi over there for both picking the Vikings.
Legitimately, he's very upset.
Make of that what you will. Hannah and Kevin coming up next on SportsCenter.
Sorry, Kev.
Have a good Sunday.